blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
In the center.
Ooh-wee. Welcome everybody to a Thursday special edition of The Center. It's good to see y'all. I'm the Veep. Got my man Jokey, my girl Sharita, my man D-Ray in the building. Tonight's beat selection comes from D-Ray, the producer. This is his track that he made just for tonight called Follow Me. Let me crank this up a little bit. Take a moment.
Oh, that's very fitting, sir.
Oh, yeah.
That's very fitting.
Let's go.
All right, hold on. I got old flow here.
All right.
On our right, T's crossed outside it. On a true excited. Not about but to what God about what might. As I hold it down. Taking notes with a roll of my tongue, let me clear my throat.
That's what's up.
I can hear Travis Scott on that.
For sure.
Hey, D-Ray, when you get a chance, definitely set up a banner so people can find where they can get your track, my brother, or where they can do business with you. All right.
No doubt.
Yo, we're looking out on this song.
Appreciate you bastard. I gotta make a track now.
You do.
Yeah, hey, you remember Mad Magazine Spy versus Spy? It's like that. Here we go.
Track versus track.
What you talking about, Sharita? You be making some fire. That track you had last week was fire too.
Facts. Welcome, Kev. Good to see you, my brother. All right. Hold on. Dang, I'm hitting everything up in there. Okay, here we go. First of all, again, thank you everyone for coming to hang out with us. Is the music too loud? Do I need to turn it down or you can hear me good?
I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
Okay. Because we getting too hype on that song alone, man. I'd just be like, what? Let me see here.
That flow was just scraps from back in the day, so don't take it seriously.
You need to pick that back up.
Word?
Yeah. It's been a while since we heard you. Oh, okay. You got it, Kev. All right. So, real quickly, for those that don't know, tonight's show is definitely presented by BlastRadio247.com. We are the champion of independent music. You can open up your browser, put in BlastRadio247.com, and listen to some amazing independent artists, as well as great, phenomenal DJs. All over the place. So definitely come check us out on BlastRadio247.com. And BlastMusic247.com is a place for independent artists, comedians, spoken word poets, and we're going to be growing that list to something else more and more. So there's the QR code. Break out your iPhone, break out your Samsung, scan it, and it'll get you to BlastMusic247.com. We are changing the industry one artist at a time. Bill's done. All right. Oh, Audra, welcome to the show.
We ready to go.
And Jokey, giving y'all love. All right, okay.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support.
So this part right here is near and dear to me. We're gonna take a moment to share a favorite song because it's too hard to narrow down all of your favorite songs and this be the number one. I'm sorry, that ain't happening. So we all chose certain songs that I have a snippet of the video that we're going to share tonight. So I will start with, let's see who we got. I'm going to start with my man D-Ray. So D-Ray, tell us who your pick is and tell them the reason why this is where you're joined.
Well, first of all, because everybody up here is a hip hop music head, number one. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I can't pick the usual suspect, right? So I can't pick Rob Bass and Easy Rock.
That's low hanging fruit. Yeah.
Can't pick Chubb Rock, although that is my joint. So I had to pick one that reminds me of my senior year in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll play it and then we'll talk about who it is. Here we go.
We've been together for some time and I've been experiencing some kind of feeling for the better. And I hope that you've been feeling the same way and pray that you ain't running game. Hey, just what do you have to say?
As I'm sitting here thinking about you, suddenly I feel ashamed.
And you do?
The feelings deep inside me suddenly begin to change. When I see your face and hear your voice, I seem to lose despair. I get relaxed and overjoyed whenever you are near. Only you can make me do the things I do. Can make me bring love to you. Yes, it's true. It's you and only you.
Well, you seem to know what I'm saying. But let me just explain once more, okay? Check it out. It don't take a genius to know I care for you. Love, cherish, respect, and always be there for you. Why not? It's quite simple. A love affair like this, I can truly get my heart into. Haven't you? Cause you're my morning flower. For you, I give my fortune, fame, and power. No, I'm not kidding. But shouldn't we just enjoy this and take it as it is? You do? So do I. Don't you see each other apple in my sleepy eyes?
Damn,
Man.
Yeah,
Right?
It's a throwback.
Did that take you back?
Yes, it did. But it was cool to wear polka dots.
Look, that's what we did in my senior year. Shout out to High Point Andrews, Thomas Wingate Andrews, High Point, North Carolina, class of 1990. Man, look, rayon shirts, polka dots, patent leather shoes, and the S curl with the MC Hammer cuts in the side.
If you didn't have more than two parts, you weren't done right.
Exactly.
Did you have the color in your hair? Did you have the other color in your hair back then?
No, my homeboy had the blonde patch right here. I had the high top that went out here and had a bang that hit right there.
Oh,
Not the bang.
I had a bang.
Not the bang.
Yes, I did.
Kev,
Whoa.
Whoa, no doubt.
Said, hold on.
No doubt. No doubt, Kev.
Those were my slippers.
That was funny.
But you know what, though? Keeping it 2000, you couldn't afford the Z Cavaricis. Benetton had a mad knockoff. Mad knockoff.
Hey, Sharita, we had at TiVo's at Four Seasons Mall. That's where I got my Z Cavaricis at.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
That takes me back.
Yeah.
God.
Shouts out to that store. Shouts out to that store and Mershon at Carolina Central Mall, Greensboro.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna keep it moving. That was dope, D-Ray. Good pick.
Thank you.
All right. So Sharita, tell us about your pick. Don't name it, but tell us about your pick and what you remember about it.
I mean, it was just when he started making his own music, you could really catch the flow of this artist, and it was really good to chill to. Chillax is what we used to like to say.
Okay. All right. So this is Sharita's pick.
This is how we get down with no question. You in the VIP section. sun sipping on French connections. Dashing, decked in the latest fashions. Flashing, spending tax-free cash. 10 G's stash. Some leaving the club scene smashed. Ass in abundance. Run with a sit tight. Clip with mics, get in your light. So better make sure you're tight. When I bomb, worldwide like .com. Yo, the rock swarms. Get up in the act like Dawn Strong arm in the place. Set alarm and race. Got a fifth and it's all it takes for me to flip, won't slip. Try to front on to get your front chip. Run the chicks home and plus grips. Get a duck sick. Let it be known we got it sewn and don't quit. And every hand to my crew. Hey, like Tanya, Michelle, and Nikki. And every show to my crew. Go. Like the Apollo or BET. Everywhere to my crew. Go. Like Philly, New York, check it out, no doubt.
That took me back too.
Ooh, wee. Okay. Oh, you're muted, D-Ray.
I just said, yeah. That took me back. That took me back to college.
Man,
What year did that come out?
I don't even remember.
it's a good question. I didn't even notice when I put everything together.
I don't even want to play mine. I don't even want to play mine now. Y'all went digging. Y'all went digging for real.
I just know it was the early 90s.
Okay.
Wow, man.
Man, Jokey, you ain't got to worry about that because remember, this is what party song was to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They went digging.
And this is a
sold
piece.
out on mine.
No,
So-
you didn't because you I can't say because I'm not.
Go ahead, Jokey. Tell us about your pick and what made
Mine was
made
corny.
it high for you.
I picked In the Club 50 Cent, but that's because it was lit at the time. But
Yo,
I didn't dig.
Hey,
Let-
everybody sings that
Bro.
song for their birthday.
Look, let me keep it real with you. Say what you want to say about 50. When you
Right.
first heard that track,
Yeah, man.
you was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Let's keep it real. YouTube even said he had 2 billion video views. So not many people can hit that. So here's Jokey's
And
pick.
still get a check.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, if you're into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, if you're into getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. If you watch how I move, you mistake before I play up here. Been hit with a few, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show to tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they buy, and they ready to go. Find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough.
Come on, that song is fire.
It's one of the greatest of all time.
My show. What was the bridge? My flow, my show.
I can hum it.
Right.
You should love it way more than you hate it. Like,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, Sharita.
I want to make a correction. I was thinking about my honorable mention when I was describing the video initially. So with the Tracy Lee joint, I felt like that was a party anthem because he was like, "Everywhere my crew go."
No, it was.
No,
It was.
That was like the party anthem.
For sure. All right, so this right here, let me tell you.
Yep.
When I first heard the song, because for me, beats have to grab me first before lyrics. That's just how I operate when it comes to music. Because when your track grabs me, whatever you say is going to be icing on the cake. And if you're killing it, I'm going to be a fan. So this right here, it's one of my joints. Check it out.
It's
whoa. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I had this bad chick uptown, she was whoa. Had me messed up in the head, I mean, whoa. Bought the chick diamonds and pearls, I mean, whoa. Should've seen the ice shining on the wrist. Whoa. Now money ain't the problem, see my dough is like, whoa. Pull out my bankroll on y'all dudes like, whoa. Lost the blue strip from 210 like, whoa. Money wanna beat my blueprints, I'm like, whoa. Had to hit the brake on y'all brothers like, whoa. Brothers getting bagged on my block like, whoa. Coming home within a half an hour like, whoa. Frontin' like they had the manpower like, whoa. More or less, more so I rip your torso, I live the fast life. Come through in the pour slow like, whoa. My people like dough, like dro, nitro, my flow, nice clothes like, whoa. Ease pain with, like, whoa. Now I'm Doc Strange in the range like, whoa. 100 miles an hour switching lanes like, whoa. Plus I'm getting from the chick like, whoa. Fingernail brother ain't like, whoa. Team floss, then chicks like, whoa. 9-9 Jag Benz coupe like, whoa. You keep them cheese lines on your block like, whoa. Through your window money like, whoa. Love to see me do this, honey, like, whoa. Brothers put me through this, honey, like, whoa. So I'ma go toe to toe, blow for blow like, whoa. And rip your torso, I live the fast life. Come through in the pour slow like, whoa. My people like dough, like tro, nitro, my flow, nice clothes like, whoa.
Real talk.
Out.
Shout
Rest
out.
in peace.
Rest in peace, big Black Rob for sure. Go ahead, D-Ray. What you gonna say, bro?
No, I'm just saying that's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Facts.
And
Shout out to Buckwild for producing that one, man.
And R.I.P. Black Rob. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Big
Black
time.
Rob.
Big time.
You can't beat the street side New York video shot.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Hype Williams shot.
The bodega on the corner, no doubt.
You can't beat it. Like,
That Harlem vibe, period.
Facts.
Yes, indeed. Now, before we head on to the next, I had everyone else, pick an honorable mention. So I decided to bring those together, and here it is.
West side, coming from the west side, nothing but the west side. Ain't nothing going on but the bomb rap song, hitting all night long. Just like me on the black and white ivory, getting 6 on a T-League. You don't wanna see a G break your gills like dishes, buster tricks, sleep with the fishes, running from Lennox up at Venice. They wanna have me in stripes like Dennis the Menace, but that ain't poppin', ain't no stopping. Faux hopping, ass dropping, coup the bill. My truth can heal, fool, I got skills. So back on up before I check that chin down, and I'm full off hand. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it, fool. You know how we do it.
1990, Sharp Rock jumps upon the scene with the lean and a pocket full of green. The green doesn't symbolize I made it on the top, but RoboCop last year was a shock. The tone of the Popeye cut shook your butt. Kids are screaming, the media says what? Kind of music is this for you to dance to? The man with the plan and the band demands you. Leave the smack and the crack for the whack, throw the vial and the knock, keep a smile like that. Leave the knife and the gun in the store and ignore temptation sent by the nation. Racial game cause it's pain needs a new rep. In your heart and mind, never forget you set Hawkins, and when you're walking, you know just one. Black on black, remember that it's important. Anyway, the shunless one bring forth the fun. No hatred, the summer's almost done. No time for sleep. Jump in your Jeep and pump up the funky beat. Holy fever goes on.
Yo, they wanna know who's that girl? Come on. Come on. What's my name, yo? What's my name, yo? Come on. Can I turn you on by my word spell? Look into my eyes, think I want you, can't tell. Me, I keep it sexy, daddy, so I can't fail. Keep it gangster for the cowards, so I give them hell. Call me misfit, lips for the gang of trash. Riskless now, cause I made a gang of cash. Like glam, still street with the do-rag. Slang, spit, gang, change speech, how they do that? Watch they mouth.
like a slave. Keep a rugged dress code, always in this stress mode. That shit gon' see you to your grave. So, you think I don't know that? Nigga, hold that. Nigga, hold that. Nigga, hold that. From the street, cousin, you know the drill. I'm 999 pounds short of a meal. Yeah, that fool. Kidnap that fool. It's the perfect timing. You see the man shining. Get up off them goddamn diamonds, huh?
I'm glad you ended it with that. I was gonna get mad if you played
my
another song.
headphones off.
Look, I don't know what party y'all went to, but when Annie Up was played where I was at,
Annie went crazy.
It was a problem.
Yeah.
It was a problem.
Yes, it
More elbows than macaroni.
Yes, it was.
That was a problem.
For sure.
I'd have got mad if you played a song after that. No lie.
Yo, I'm sorry. That is my song. I don't care what you're doing. When you hear that, when you're behind the wheel, you change. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
Man.
Shout out to DR period.
Yeah.
Yo, I hope y'all like that. Hey, please make sure you take the time to go ahead and like the show.
Stand up.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you guys like that. All right. So let's go ahead and take a dive on some of these topics. All right. That was dope, everybody. Dope picks for real. So let's talk a little bit about the Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg commercial. Who saw it? Who didn't see it? What's up?
I heard about it, but I really didn't have an opinion. I didn't have an opinion on it because these days I'm not even surprised what I see Snoop do anymore, and I'll leave it right there.
Fair enough. What about you, D?
I saw it, but once again, with everything that has gone on over the past couple of weeks with Snoop and, with Tom Brady being a minority NFL owner, $300 million contract, with what is it, Fox or whatever, NBC, whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. It's really kind of hard to have them be the representation of hate and not hating each other. It's like, I think they were kind of tone deaf with that commercial, in my opinion. So,
yeah.
What you got, Jokey?
I'm gonna go off the deep end, right?
Take that down.
What was that commercial really about? Because I looked up
something.
Who sponsored that commercial.
Go ahead, tell them, bro.
The FCA. Do you know what that stands for? Foundation to Combat Anti-Semitism. Did you know that?
Yeesh.
That's who sponsored that commercial. Do you know who put the money behind?
Shout out to you, Sauce. Good looking out, bro.
Do you know who funds that organization?
Let us know, bro.
Robert Kraft,
the NFL owner for the Patriots.
Wow.
So that explains Tom Brady being there. But then again, why Snoop was there, I don't know. Because if you have
Robert
an
Kraft and Tom
anti-Semitic,
Brady just squashed their beef.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you why Snoop was there, because Snoop was playing to his audience.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just keep it real. Nobody,
everybody define that.
Yeah, no doubt. Nobody that I know from my generation and even younger generations, nobody that I know that's black has bought a Snoop record in a long time. However, the majority of the people that bought Snoop's music in the early days was white, suburban, teenage boys who now happen to be middle-aged MAGA supporters that still love Snoop. So he is playing to his base. And so we could get upset about him performing at Trump's thing. We can get upset of anything that he does. He's playing to his audience. Period.
And again, you have to understand too that this is not the old days. These rappers are in different rooms now. Like now, these rappers are like Snoop was next to Martha Stewart. Robert Kraft
right.
got Meek Mills out of prison in his helicopter. Like these people are next to millionaires. Just like a lot of I hate to say it, but a lot of rich black folk, when they get some money, they move out the hood, right? That's what they did. They just moved out the hood. It's not. I don't look at it like they selling out. They moved out the hood. They don't look at it. They don't look at this as a struggle. They look at this as a paycheck.
Dang.
And before we move on,
yes, sir.
I am reminded of someone years ago, and I think it was a comedian. I don't remember which one. That they always said that the people who think they aren't black always wind up getting their Negro wake-up call.
Oh, jeez.
My goodness.
From whether it was O.J. Simpson to Michael Jackson to Kobe Bryant, you're going to get your Negro wake-up call. And so I'm going to just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
In parting, I will say hip-hop has become a universal ideology, not just culture, not just trend. For some of us, it's culture, but some people, it's an ideology. And, people are taking it and running with it and continuing to try to make it do what it do.
It's worse than an ideology. It's a business now.
It's an institution.
I don't want to say that. I was going to let y'all say that.
No, it's an institution. And you know how, I don't know if you guys realize this, a few years ago, there was argued in the Supreme Court that a corporation is now a living entity that has rights, just like a human being.
Wow.
Well, what happens when hip hop is incorporated? Who owns hip hop? Who directs hip hop?
My God.
Who says what is underground and what's popular? Right? Follow the money.
That's right. That's right.
Yo, that's deep.
But isn't that wasn't that the strategy for people to come up out of urban areas and make money off of hip hop, and it just somehow went wrong?
That's not what. No. Hip hop was a culture for people who didn't have the money to show their talent. We didn't have the money to go to the gifted arts. We didn't have we show our artistic form, because back in the day, hip hop wasn't just rap. It was dance. It was graffiti. It was art. It was poetry. It was rap. It was MCing. Like there was even a difference between an MC and a rapper. Somebody who could spark the crowd was a master.
Absolutely.
Right.
DJs, like it was something. It was an art. We expressed our own art form in a poor cultural way. And then people picked up on it. You understand?
And to
Thank
piggyback
you for
on
answering that question.
No problem. And to piggyback on that, you go back and look at the history of when Sugar Hill Gang came out. They were not very well received because they came out with an actual record where hip hop was supposed to be culture in the neighborhood. It was supposed to be right there at the park. It's supposed to be right there on the block. And somebody made a record, and now it's out there. And people really wasn't happy about that.
Right. And if you want to destroy a culture, watch what's happening to hip hop. Capitalize it. Right now, we fighting over the history. We are so ununified and diverse now. We have Black and Latinos fighting who started this. Because nobody is preserving the history. If you go in certain religions
I can read it.
The culture is lost when you don't preserve your history. I hope that the elders, like the people that's still alive from the 70s and 80s, would make a Bible to this and preserve the culture, how hip hop actually started, so we can get back. Because you can't have a culture if people could just rewrite the history whenever they want to.
Well, you know what the real golden rule is: he who has the gold rules.
Yeah,
that's it.
Kim said, but we are all a part of the American corporation, whether we know it or not. Do y'all agree or not?
What do you think your social security number is?
Yeah, I agree.
Say less.
I agree.
Yeah.
On to the next. On to the next.
So on that. So on that note, we're gonna take this time to do a little way back track. I like that. This right here is a classic. I ain't gonna tell you, but as soon as you hear it and watch it, you're gonna be like, that was my joint. Here we go.
listen close to what I say. Don't take this as a simple rhyme, cause this type of thing happens all the time. Now, what would you do if a stranger said hi? Would you diss them or would you reply? If you answer, there is a chance that you'll become a victim of circumstance. Am I right, fellas? Tell the truth, or else I'ma have to show and prove you are what you are. I am what I am. It just so happens that most men are tramp. What you call tramp? What you call me? Tramp.
Yeah, I'll be a tramp.
Have you ever seen a dude who's stupid and rude? Whenever he's around, he dogs your mood. I know a guy like that, girl. He thinks he's God's gift to the world. You know that kind, excited all the time, with nothing but sex on the mind. I'm no stunt, on me you can't front. I know the real deal, I know what they want. It's me. Why? Because I'm so sexy. It's me. What? Don't touch my body, boy. Cause you see, I ain't no skeezer, but on a real tip, I think he's a tramp. What you call tramp? What you call tramp?
It's getting ridiculous. Don't waste my time.
On the first date, he thought I was a dummy. He had the nerve to tell me he loved me. But of course, I knew it was a lie, y'all. He undressed me with his eyeballs, trying to change the whole subject, cause everything he said pertained to sex. So I dissed him, I said, you's a sucker. Get your dirty mind out the gutter. You ain't getting paid, you ain't knocking boots, you ain't treating me like no prostitute. Then I walked away, he called me a teaser. You're on a mission, kid, yo, he's a tramp. What you call tramp? What you call tramp? Tramp.
Why gotta be all that? Why gotta be all that though? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk to you and you're trying to diss me, like, you know what I'm saying? Now if I rolled on you, I'd be wrong, right?
Shut up, tramp.
That is such a classic. Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
You know
How
what's
could you not love salt and pepper though?
really? But you know what's crazy though? This was an example of how important the streets and DJs were in hip hop in the mid '80s, right? Because that was actually the A side of their single, but DJs in the streets played the B side, would happen to be Push It. So while this song kind of gets lost in the sauce, so to speak,
Yeah.
is, you know, the streets really pushed, you know, really chose Push It,
Yeah.
and the DJ started playing it. So
Because I love Tramp. Tramp was just the groove for me, the rhythm. But most of all, I did about probably 5 or 6 dances from it, from the video alone.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
What
Man.
Kevin said, what Kev said though was crazy.
said
Repeat it.
Tramp is a total 180 from today's WAP.
Facts.
Clean WAP.
The clean wild.
Clean WAP.
No, it's the adverse. It's the adverse. The women could recognize when the men were running game.
Yeah, but Salt and Pepper pushed sex too, but they did it it was still classy though, you know.
It was a clever way.
In a classy
Yeah,
way,
still-
in a
yeah.
clean way, because they
Yeah.
were advocating safe sex
Right.
and
Which they were.
not just, you know, going out there doing your thing and whatnot. So
So let's move on to the next. We're gonna talk about our boy Yee.
Can somebody explain what happened first?
yeah, I need to know because
He went on X. He went on X, right, and was talking anti-Semitism. He was going
Oh,
crazy.
you talking about the t-shirts?
Before
That
the
was-
t-shirts? He
that
got
was
banned.
weird, yeah.
Now he had got a contract with an agency called USIM, and they're an advertising agency, and he gives them this clip to sell his shirts. And they actually presented the clips to the broadcast channel. But before he goes on Sunday, he goes on a rampage on X, or an anti-Semitic rampage, gets banned on X, and he gets mad and changes the commercial and puts swastikas on his t-shirts for the Super Bowl.
He look, and look on his store, on the Yeezy store, the only product that was left was the t-shirt with the swastika.
People, they're like,
I'm
ooh,
sure.
I ain't buying that.
No one really, that's not a fashion statement.
That dude's out of control, man.
Yeah, and this right here, Kev, him tripping, Yeezy tripping, that's putting it mildly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this though, and I'm just keep it real. I don't wish bad on anybody.
That part.
But when Michael Jackson was in the end, I had this feeling that something was coming. When Whitney was towards the end, I had a feeling. Same with Prince. I got a feeling something is not going to end well with Kanye. I just feel it.
He just reminds me of one of those dudes because he got money, right? He gonna say what he want to say, and you can't stop him. He one of them dudes. You might as well let him get it out because he's gonna have a temper tantrum about it. Like,
right.
But he said,
and that's what he said.
He said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
He was that guy. He was like that in the beginning. I know you watched the Netflix documentary, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he said that in the beginning that he's unstoppable. Like he has manifested this life for himself, and he just, is really, really squandering it.
You notice how he manifested that life, but not in the United States?
Yeah. I mean, I get that part.
But how do you have all that power just to be saying you sorry 2 minutes later? Like, I feel like Yeezy's the type of person that needs somebody with some sense in this corner that's gonna be like, nah, bro, don't say that. You know how some people just need that?
You know who the only person he could talk to?
That was his mom.
The only person that could give him any type of sensibility was his mother, because even when he was talking recklessly in the beginning, his mother told him to ground himself.
Yeah, because all you're gonna do is say sorry tomorrow. Like you could tell you be having temper tantrums within himself. He just needs somebody in his corner with a backbone that's gonna be like, yo, shut up. You sound stupid,
Not taking those meds is allowing him to say whatever.
I don't even think it's that. I just think
it's that, because I don't think it's that either. But Joe,
I just think he's one of the radical-minded people that just he thinks off the deep end, and then sometimes people jump out on belief without an actual thought process.
Baby Jammer, what's up, my brother?
Have y'all ever listened to his lyrics? Like, for real, have you looked at his lyrics on paper? Not singing them or reciting them on the track with him when you're in the car driving. Have you ever taken a look at his lyrics?
It is very, very difficult.
Very, very out there with his thought process.
Yeah, it is very difficult to analyze his music right now.
Yeah, and I've been checked out on Yeezy.
Talking about before the life of Pablo. Anything before the life of Pablo, okay, is what I'm talking about.
And this is another thing too.
No, maybe Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah. I don't listen to nobody I'm not in alignment with, and I'm not in alignment with a lot.
I can feel you on that.
And that's the thing. I don't listen to him anymore. So
I co-sign you, Jokey.
Yeah,
I co-sign you on that one.
Because after 808s and Heartbreaks is when I really kind of
checked out.
Yeah.
All right. You feel we exhausted that situation?
Yeah, let's move on.
Bring the rag.
All right. So, Jokey, I want to give you this time for you to talk a little bit about Shot. Is it EK? Shot EK?
Yeah, he was just arrested on 23 counts, one including attempted murder. Now, I'm just going to say this.
Who is this?
Shot EK is a drill rapper. We've seen too many.
The drill rap movement people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And there's going to come a time, like, this is the only thing I have to say about these young kids today, right? You have the gang culture where you're killing each other, then you push your piece. And in between, everybody dying, man. Like, when are you going to sit down and be about the culture? It should be about your artistic form and expression. Nobody's saying you can't do that.
Right.
You understand? But too many people's dying out here. You understand? And I do commend a lot of you for pushing the peace. You understand? I do commend a lot of you pushing peace, but it shouldn't have been war in the first place. You understand? A lot of you are jacking ideologies and going out here and being actors, putting guns in your hand with no training, no nothing, and people are dying out here. You understand?
Yeah.
It's time to get hip hop back to expression. You understand?
That part.
Facts.
It deserves it. It worked. Hip hop worked too hard for this to go awry.
Yeah.
Right.
And I get it. You listen to these kids' culture. Hip hop to me is not dead. These kids do have a voice, and me as a parent. But listen, I'm first generation of hip hop, right? And I listen to these kids' lyrics. So if I hear, you got to understand this too. You got to understand this too. And I'm talking to the younger generation, right? You can't say that we are gatekeepers. I am a damn parent. If I hear you saying, I have mental health issues, I'm on drugs, I feel like killing somebody, I feel like killing myself, of course I'm going to say what's wrong. Of course I'm going to say don't go down that road. Of course I'm going to. That's why I appreciate Gilly's show so much. Like, of course I'm going to say, you know what you're doing, son? We supposed to do that. We are parents now.
Right.
And even the culture of hip hop that we grew up in, you cared about the people.
Yeah.
You cared about the people.
Yeah, even the drug dealers, man. You know, you didn't deal in your hood. You know, you did not deal. You had a code, and the code is gone.
And I'm gonna say this because it's compelling on my heart. You know, they just found my brother's only son was murdered about 3 years ago. They just found his killer today. You know, this boy was his killer was about to graduate from the EMT.
Sheesh.
Ruined your life. You understand what I'm trying to say? Y'all parents, a lot of y'all parents better listen to your kids' music. Because a lot of them is lying to you. They telling you one thing and they doing another.
Facts.
You understand? You better be listening to their music and listening to what they on.
Straight facts.
Because the same way that it shaped our lives and gave us power, because I know De La and the native tongues and all the things that I grew up on gave me life. And I can say today that those things that I learned from my favorite artists when I was young in hip hop resonate with me now. My individuality is everything to me.
Yeah, but native tongues was about love and cultural.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying it to say the same way that the culture and the music gripped our lives and have been a staple in our lives. The music that the young people are listening to, it's doing them the same way.
Wow.
Well, not all young people, but drill music, I'm not against it 100%. But these they're jacking a gang style, a gang life. These OGs need to really take responsibility and school these young kids for real, because they're out here living an ideology that's going to only lead you to jail and prison or death. And that's just it. We see it with all these young rap stars are in jail. Who's going to take accountability for this?
Well, the idea is nobody's going to take accountability for it, because at the end of the day, when you see a fire, people need to start asking, okay, who started the fire?
Yeah, you're sitting out here crashing out on these dummy missions. Y'all here on these dummy missions.
Who stands to gain most from these kids killing each other or going to prison? And you have, systems in the South where, this is basically cheap labor. They're hiring out prisoners now to work for 50 cents a day so they don't have to pay them minimum wage. And you got to start asking yourself, is this a program? Is this the program?
Yeah.
Piggyback off. Go ahead and say that part, Troy. Sorry.
I just wanted to say this. Paul Cram was saying who started the fire and who's continually adding the fuel.
Well, drill is gang culture. Drill. Let's be honest.
The drill culture has got some of our kids out of their minds.
But drill is actual gang culture. Most of them are in gangs and they're talking about how they spinning on each other. Like, it's gang culture. So it's coming from the jails, it's coming from the streets. And a lot of these kids are following and you know what's hilarious about all of this? You following ideologies that started with Black Panthers and social activism that went
but it's
bad.
going another direction. Yeah,
it went bad. Like if you really knew your history, you'd be in your communities, helping your community, serving your communities. To be honest,
that's right.
All right.
What has me bent? Hold on real quick. What has me bent is, again, I'll say it: the acceptance of drug use, and the praising and the glamorization of drug use.
Right.
That is so overwhelming to me. When we were young, it was like, drink a beer.
You prayed. You went to church. Your mother made you go to church and you prayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, these kids today, what you gonna do? You gonna go to a therapist online, and what's the first thing they're gonna do? They're
Give
gonna
you some
prescribe
drugs.
you. That's it. So that's why.
Bad.
And that's adults too.
Because even in spite of how I felt about hip hop and whatnot, it was a good thing. Like you said, there was love in there. We went to church. We cared about what our parents thought of us.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
We shielded our children though. It's our fault though. We didn't. Our kids didn't go to church half as much as we did.
You know what? That's a fact. And on a related note, there is a lawsuit out now. There's a class action suit against the video game makers because kids are addicted to video games and parents are suing the video game makers as opposed to holding their own selves accountable for not being able to control your own kid.
That part.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's make that a topic on another night.
Yeah, because who's the real problem? We was.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about y'all, but my mama did not play if that game didn't have a pause button or not. You better
She'll come in and plug it out the wall. You ain't even get to save it. I need to get to the next checkpoint. I gotta get to the next checkpoint.
Until you got in church.
Thing out the wall.
Look,
not in church.
Look, until you got in church, you didn't really. My mama did not play.
You never got.
I got in church.
Unless you got that under the arm meat.
That's what I was getting ready to say, Sharita, that pinch. Everybody got that auntie pinch.
That pinch of death.
Oh my God.
I will never forget.
Never, ever.
I will never forget. I was cutting up with my boy in church. I looked up and I saw my mom on the choir. And this was back when they had them robes with the thing. I looked up and she looked at me and I was like, okay, she up there on the choir. I kept cutting up. I looked back. I ain't see on the choir no more. And then the hairs on the back of my neck stood up.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Look, it was like Clint Eastwood up in that joint.
And any elder could whip your behind. Any elder could. Anyone.
And then bring you home and tell them that I did it.
Then you got beat again. Then you got beaten again.
Exactly, Rocky. Exactly. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Yo, Rocky hit it on a nail. That look, you knew you were there.
Ooh, you was there.
Yo, you remember that look you get? You better shut up and talk.
A look was all that it took.
Word.
You remember that?
There you go, D-Ray. It's the squint.
Look.
It's the squint and then
the squint.
Yeah.
Look at the wide eyes and the tilt of the head.
Oh.
No. Hold on. Wait. I gotta defend myself. Kev,
that was a good one.
Kev, they used to call me 00 Negro because I was A, an only child, and B, I was very sneaky, and 3, I did tremendous prep work. Half the stuff that I got away with, people still don't know it was me.
Man, my mom sat me in the front row. I couldn't even be bad. They used to laugh at me too. And I had my brothers and my mother lined us up according to size too. Just like
Rocky, what you talking about after church? You gonna get it right there.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh yeah.
Check
no,
it.
but that look she gonna get you after church because she in the choir stand. You knew you was getting beaten anyway. You weren't ready to get your cries out now. You was getting it.
All right,
look. Hold on. I'm a female on the panel, right? I'm gonna do two or three looks, and y'all can. I ain't gonna say a word. I just need y'all to say what I'm saying with my eyes, right?
Hey, look.
Excuse me, Negro.
Hey, look.
What was that one?
Hey, everybody up here, when we saw that look, a millisecond, your heart just jumped. You got triggered.
Triggered.
What about this? What about this?
The wooden spoon, no doubt, Udon.
Man. Look,
And
no,
of
the
course,
wooden
the
spoon.
infamous squint of the eyes.
You talk about the wooden spoon. If you lived in the South,
Not the
dogwood
wooden
switches.
spoon. Man, floss water. What you mean?
Ooh,
The Hot
not
Wheels
flash
track.
water. Yep,
All
been there, done that. All right, let's quit reliving trauma.
Yeah, for real.
We're trauma bonding. Let's stop.
Whoa.
Lord, please help
Let's
us
stop
right
that.
now.
Hey, before
Stop
we jump
that.
into the main topic, I wanted to drop some heat for y'all. So check this out. This is fire.
Get on down with the basher. Get on down. Listen to the sound. Come on.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. It's a long, long wait while I'm sitting in committee. But I know I'll be a law someday. At least I hope and pray that I will. But today I am still just
I
a
hope and pray
bill.
that I will. But today I am still just a M-E-T-H-O-T, man. M-E-T-H-O-T, man. M-E-T-H-O-T, man. M-E-T-H-O-T, man.
Wow.
There was a clip
Wow, that's
where
nuts.
Method Man was deciphering some of the things that he had stated, like when he said M-E-T-H-O-D, man, that was from Hall & Oates' Method of Modern Love in the hook. And you know, there's so many wonderful things that get to relive whenever people create with hip hop. That
Just
was
like
so
Jokey says.
dope.
Just like Jokey says, that's the power of history, knowing that these things took place and how they were formed because of other songs and whatnot. So, indeed, what you had to say, Jokey?
The commercial, man. Remember that commercial? Just a bill. That's the come on ABC. That's when we used to pay attention to commercials.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse
Oh
Rock.
my goodness, that took me back. Oh my goodness.
Conjunction Junction.
What's your function? Yep. But no, Bill, I'm Just a Bill was one of my faves. Definitely. That was one of my faves. And if I'm correct, that was Ray Charles, right? That thing, I believe it was Ray Charles.
I think it was.
Sounded like Nipsey Russell, though.
No,
that could be a possible too.
It did sound like him.
Yeah. But
Anywho.
you know, that's one of the things about the 80s and about our hip hop. We had, as young kids, we had outlets. We had things that we could watch that was teaching us stuff and entertaining us at the same time.
Reading rainbows.
Especially reading rainbows.
Yes,
Matter of fact, I was talking to my wife and she was like, I didn't realize Morgan Freeman was as old as he is. I was like, look, Morgan Freeman was old when he was on the Electric Company. And she was like, he was on the Electric Company? I said, yeah, he was Easy Reader.
Wow.
And he was a smooth 50. He was a smooth 50 then.
He was about 50 then.
Now I'm looking at his
Wait a minute. How old is Morgan Freeman? Because he looked like he was 80 years old then.
That's what I'm saying. He was a smooth 40s.
I know he
late
might be like
40s
82
then.
or something at this point.
He has to be in his 90s right now.
He's I want to say he's 87.
No, Sharita took me back with Reading Rainbow though. Damn.
Facts.
We know the song. What about the commercial with the eggs in the skillet and there's like, these are drugs. It's your brain on drugs. We believe it.
Yep.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we did. So that's how it feels like to do cocaine or to smoke a joint.
Schoolhouse Rock was that.
No doubt. Okay. Wow.
Thank you for the fact check.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
He said Morgan Freeman was the landlord. Check that out.
Wow.
Yo.
I tell you, we got some historians in the house. I'm glad y'all participating because we don't know it all.
It's the first of the month. Sam's, where's your money? Where's your money, Sam's? I want my money expeditiously.
Somebody said Morgan Freeman was never a child.
Yo, Paul Cram, man. Come on,
Paul
man.
Cram, come on, man.
Come on, dude. Don't do that.
Hey. So, yo, let's go ahead and take a dive into this main topic. I know Baby Jammer was asking about it. Let's talk about the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show. Now, I am going to excuse myself in this aspect because I'm going to keep it 2000. I did not watch the Super Bowl.
Intentionally.
It was intentionally. I didn't want to see none of those teams that was there, so I said I'll be the hater and be over there.
The hate is strong with you,
man. But, you know, I'm happy, straight up. I'm happy for Hurts. I'm happy for Saquon. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for the players.
Troy is lying, y'all. Troy is lying. He's the biggest Eagle hater. He's the biggest Eagle hater.
Eagle hater, yes. But the players, man. I got mad love for the players.
No.
You lying.
Not let you get away with that.
Hey, look, if you ever watch Rats, go on the Blast Music 247 YouTube channel, find Rats, and everybody put in the comments what Veep's actual team is.
Yeah. Man, they already know. But anywho,
they already know.
So you guys definitely let's paint the picture. When Kendrick Lamar's halftime show was done, what was on your heart and mind about it? What did you feel?
Can I go first? Because I know these guys are gonna go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know you. I don't have very, very many opinions about it. I know you guys do. Me personally, I felt really good about the fact that he went up there and gave intellectual prowess to a situation. Somebody said, no, people were expecting this, that, and the third. This is a Super Bowl show. It's supposed to not deaden the situation and have to resurge. You know, I believe in culture and things of that nature. I like the symbolism, like with the bodies in the red, white, and blue suits, signifying what our people have done for this country. I really enjoyed Uncle Sam. That was really cool. But
shout out to Samuel Jackson.
I really think that people are expecting way too much for someone as complex as Kendrick Lamar.
Welcome, Scott.
Kendrick Lamar is a very complex individual, and you have to really take him in doses, and maybe that's just a dose that some people shouldn't have taken. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
I wanted to make sure this was up there. Did you put this up there? Wanted to make sure that you had that up there.
Paul Cram. That direction with that.
We're all on the couch. We were all on the couch, D-Ray.
I know.
We talking to D-Ray because you know how he.
Some of us was on the couch before others. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know how I felt about. You know how I felt about that. Kendrick
You mean
Lamar
even my
situation?
team did better than the Cowboys? That's what you mean?
Wow.
See, that's what you do. You do that, Sharita. You be throwing them little slick shots.
No,
I'm still waiting for one of y'all.
My husband think I be doing that. No, it was a true question in my mind.
I'm still waiting for one of y'all to give me my props.
My head, but then when it came out, it was trash.
No, hey, I'm happy, and as I said, congratulations on the win, man.
I wait for y'all to give me my props. Who said the Eagles was going to win in the first place? Like
he did.
I mean, I give it to you. You know, we need to go to Vegas and get our budget.
Something.
But back on the Kendrick Lamar situation, you know what I felt like watching the controversy? Like back in the day, right? My mom and her sisters, when they didn't want nobody to know what they were saying, they used to talk in pig Latin, right?
Yes, sir.
They'd be like, okay, and you'd be like, what the hell? And they talking straight English in front of you, and that's how I felt. Like, I don't think people want to say it's woke. No, we always talk like that when it ain't for you. It ain't for you. We talking to each other because we know it ain't. You understand what I'm trying to say? Those who follow Kendrick know how he get down anyway. That's how he does with all his music. You understand? It's just that you just finally learn how to talk pig Latin. You're like, oh, that's how I felt.
Right.
But again, I kudos to him because he was able to start a conversation, and he's leading the culture right now. So,
yeah.
But he been doing this. This is what he does. If you follow his career, he's always done this. Every video he made had meaning, multiple. Yeah. You understand? Just because somebody speaks in a double entendre so you can understand it doesn't mean you're woke. You just understand.
I'm so glad you said that.
The way I felt, first and foremost, I see Kendrick Lamar more as like a jazz musician than I see him as a rapper. So for me, that means that there's going to be some kind of improvisations. There's going to be some kind of communication out the gate. So I'm expecting that already. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As I was watching the performance, it dawned on me that the power of the African drum is still prevalent in that it was never intended for everybody to understand what the drum actually was saying. Mm-hmm. However, with the prevalence of oppression, white nationalism, and assimilation, mm-hmm. even the people that the drum was intended for, mm-hmm. now they can't hear it. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of like reading a book out of Narnia where the magic is gone and now the animals have turned savage and they can't speak anymore. Mm-hmm. Right? And so while you're picking out the symbolism, you're picking out the mm-hmm. fact that either he was doing Squid Games where he was talking about how rich people now got us killing each other, or mm-hmm. that it was a PlayStation controller because Drake happened to be signed to Sony, or if it was Serena crip walking mm-hmm. and basically letting her ex know that she's good. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of symbolism.
Right. But now somebody can I say all right.
Let me just finish this last point.
Okay, no doubt.
I will say this. You can tell the true impact of something by how many people are still talking about it after it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And for everybody that says that it sucked, that it was this, that it was that, the fact of the matter that it's a Thursday after the Super Bowl was on a Sunday, and we are still talking about it.
That part.
Right. And to answer somebody's question, somebody wrote, "Is woke is not a bad word." I'm not saying woke is a bad word. Absolutely not. But just because you don't get it and now you get it don't mean you woke. Or that doesn't mean you woke either. You understand?
Yeah.
We been got it. You just got it. That don't mean you woke. You just got it. To me, in my opinion, what woke is a spiritual awareness of everything. It's not just because you get something.
Mm-hmm. I will say this though, out of all the posts, out of all the memes, out of all the stuff I saw, the most funny, ironic, and petty comment I saw was some, I can only assume, MAGA person complaining that there was not one Caucasian dancer on the entire stage, and someone commented, that was a DEI that we got rid of.
But see, knowing history is important. The history of how Super Bowl appearances even came in the first place, right?
Yep.
The answer is there if you just do your research. Why complain about something? Now we talking about, now we want to say like all you got to do is go, how did Super Bowl appearances even start? And there's a history to this.
Yep.
My whole thing is, I Lil Wayne is still resurfacing in different places, saying things, or constituents of his are still saying things. And, I don't know what could be said about that. Simply, I don't know what could be said about that, except the fact that they went with a popular thing. Mm-hmm. And he's just not popular like that anymore. I will Cash Money ran in 99, 2000. You know what I'm saying? And then Lil Wayne had his run after that. This is 2025. When's the last time you
Hey, I'm gonna say this, and we need to land the plane. Really, I understand where the beef is with Lil Wayne, being that he's from New Orleans and that whole area. However, they didn't necessarily just choose who was popular. They chose, as Jokey has said, someone who basically is the culture now.
Right, he's the culture.
Do you really think that we would have been talking about Lil Wayne's performance 4 days afterwards? Do you really think Lil Wayne's performance would have outviewed Michael Jackson?
No.
Moving on.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a showstopper. It's nothing even to say after that, to be honest.
And mind
There it
you
is.
guys, be mindful that the things that we say and the questions that we pose are to provoke or evoke thought, not
Right.
necessarily our points of view.
Right.
There it is.
We want the viewers to come in and pop in and say some things, and
And I'm going to
Please.
start shit. We supposed to argue. That's debate. I'm
That's
not
what
always right.
panels
And you
do.
guys
See?
right.
Kev, that's what I'm talking about, Kev.
and
I
that's
like
exactly
Kev,
what
though.
I was gonna
I like
say
Kev,
in my
though.
head, but I didn't.
No, but I like Kev because he challenged. I love challenges. Like that's what you're supposed to do. At least he's doing it in a good way. There's challenges and there's trollers. He's not a troller.
Yeah.
though.
No, he's not trolling.
Yeah, so
Not at all.
I could dig all of that. He got the chat that you asked me.
Yep.
Thank you. We should have an MVP of the chat. You know
He's
what I'm
the
saying?
MVP.
He,
got
Kev is the
everybody.
MVP tonight.
That'll stimulate our participation, won't it?
Yeah. I
And
appreciate that.
and with Paul Curran being runner-up for all the Dallas hate.
No. Now that's the definition of troll, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, but look, we about to head out, but before we do, want to give my salute to my man D-Ray for this week's track. If y'all ain't heard it, I'm gonna play just a little bit. Let it ride a little bit. Let it sizzle in your soul.
Resurrection music.
Bastard.
You got
You would
next,
like
you
a-
got next week.
Bastard.
You got
So
next
if you
week,
would like
Jokey.
There, that's true. Jokey do
Nah,
got
I
next
can't go to sleep till I make a beat now.
I will not rest.
No.
So listen, if you would like to get any music produced, you can go to D-Ray, that's DRAYVTHE, producer, PRODUCER, at blastmusic247.com. Reach out to my man and y'all work something out, all right? Thank you, D-Ray, for definitely dropping for this week, man.
No problem.
Appreciate
And you can visit
Tracker. All right.
you can visit www.soulresmusic.com. Come check me out, leave a comment.
All right, so family, we love you. Everyone, thank you so much for coming to hang out and chop it up with us. Please make sure you like this video before you leave. If you're not a follower of ours, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Besides the center, we got a lot of dope podcasts that are out there. Please come check us out. And real quick, before I leave, because me and D-Ray is about this one right here, I want to give love to D-Ray. Grab this from me, my brother. You got this better than I do.
Absolutely. Tomorrow, Valentine's Day, and what better day to release two spoken word poets and their how should I say this? I'm trying to be nice because I know we got kids here.
Sensual.
Sensual.
Thank
Spoken
you.
Word. Damn, that was the word.
Sharita with the assist.
my man Paul Curran with
Swish.
Attitude Adjustment, and the cover speaks for itself. And our queen Sunshine with my man Makes Beats. Both of them produced by yours truly. Released for Soul Res Music tomorrow, actually tonight at midnight. Please check them out. Support. They will be available on all streaming platforms. Let's go.
Man. All right, y'all. So listen, again, just like Rakim says, it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. So remember to always keep it at the center. We appreciate you. God bless you. You guys be safe. We will see you next week. Take care.
Black
the jam in the center.